Welcome to Spitbucket, where I have been reliably informed by our producers that my forehead is no longer shining because of the lights, which is a great way to start.
Maybe a little bit. Maybe if we do this.
Okay, that's great.
Sorry, it was kind of funny though.
You were going to sing a song about blinding light or something? Do you want to do that?
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
No? Okay. Anyway, we were going to talk about some wine as well today, and it is Spitbucket of the gods. It's Pinot Noir.
Yes.
The most exciting red grape ever.
Oh, really?
It's a bit cool.
That would...
It's a bit early actually.
Can we try them first, or like just a little bit premature?
I am prejudicing you again, aren't I? It's like Riesling all over again. But anyway, I love Pinot Noir.
Was it your most favourite red grape? Is this
Yes.
when you confess? And we all find out about it. Okay, good. Get logging that for later.
It's famous in Burgundy in France. There's a lot in California, in America. A little bit in the south of Argentina and Chile is emerging. A little bit in South Africa. Not so great stuff in South Africa as well. Very famous from New Zealand. New Zealanders are doing a great job with Pinot. And a lot in Australia now. And Australian Pinot has come on leaps and bounds in the last 10 years as vines have got older. And there's some world-class Pinot now in Australia.
So what are we doing, and what's with the paper bag business?
This is not because we're trying to get drunks tonight. Swig has wrapped the bottles.
Right.
Swig is trying to catch us out with some game about
Not
which one is which.
Right,
yeah.
good.
But actually, blind tasting is one of the best things you can do in wine because it takes away your prejudices of region or producer
or price.
Or price, exactly. And some very important, expensive, famous wines have been embarrassed during this process over the years. And it's always very nice for an emerging Pinot country like Australia to take the French on, because the French have the most to lose in that situation. So anyway, back to the...
Can we drink now?
Yes, let's drink. We've got two Pinot tonight from Australia. We don't know which is which, but one is the Tamar Ridge Cayena Vineyard Pinot 2009 from Tasmania.
Ooh.
And the other one is...
No, I've been there, so I'm going to be really embarrassed if I can't pick it.
The other one is the Paringa Estate Peninsula Pinot Noir. There's a lot of P's in that. Also from 2009, and that's from the Mornington Peninsula. Okay. So not far from Tasmania.
Tassie, Mornington Peninsula. So kind of still both cold climate?
Yeah,
yes.
Both really cool, and quite close to the ocean as well, so maritime influences. So what are you getting on the nose for this one?
Fruit. Red berries.
Sort of fruit? Red berries?
Red berries.
Quite intense as well. Often people think of Pinot as being a very light wine, and in colour it is quite light, but you get a really intense perfume often. Mainly berries, just a little bit of something earthy in there as well.
Yum. It still tastes, it's berries on the nose, berries on the palate for me. It's all round going to be berries.
And are you seeing just straight berries or anything else in there, or just
Should I see anything? I'm just seeing berries.
Only if you see it.
I'm getting berries. It's really light. It doesn't have a whole lot of structure for me, but like lovely. Like I like it.
And Pinot again comes in lots of different shapes and forms. There are some lighter, I'd say elegant. I'd say this is an elegant wine.
See, that's why you're so much better at this than I am. Elegant. Yes, it's elegant. That's what I said earlier.
Anyone can say elegant. But I mean, I think it's got some very light, fine tannins. I think it's got a bit of acid there as well. So it's got some guts around the fruit as well, I think. Guts is not a very elegant word, but anyway.
It's gutsy elegance.
Wasn't quite what I meant to say, but it's
not like it's like thin
or
insipid or anything like that. Like it's a lovely.
Insipid is a good word.
You like that? That's 1-1, just in case you're keeping score.
So I think if we were to sum up this wine, just in 3 things that sort of stand out.
Berries has got to be one of them.
Lots of fresh berries, really pure kind of berry character.
I liked your elegance. That was nice.
Elegance is there. And for number 3, let's think about food. A lot of Pinot's a great wine for a lot of dishes because it is lighter. It's not overpowering.
Duck?
So, duck, absolutely. Duck and Pinot is one of the best things in the world. This is the second Pinot, also from 2009, so same vintage.
Oh, it looks darker though.
A little bit darker.
It definitely looks darker. Okay.
Wow.
So they're both cool climate. How are we going to tell them apart? Like seriously.
I'm not quite sure.
Okay, great. Stab in the dark time.
Actually, so this is
Ooh.
this has got more to it.
Yeah, definitely.
It's more complex. It's got more intense flavors, I think, and it's less pure kind of berry.
Fruit, berry, yeah,
it's
yeah.
more.
There's just more.
It's a bit funky, to be honest.
Really? I didn't get funky. I just got kind of more Pinot.
Well, I'm getting more Pinot in this one.
It was just 100% more Pinot.
What do you mean by more Pinot?
Okay, that was a stupid comment.
Do you mean it's got more intensity, or do you mean it's got more complexity?
Complexity.
Yes,
It's the latter.
I think you're right. I think
Yeah.
this is a more complex wine, and I think it's got some of those forest for farmyardy characters.
Which
you
is
get
why
with some
it's
Pinot.
giving it its complexity. Right, I'm with you.
Yeah, too much puts people off, but some gives it lovely complexity.
Okay. Maybe a slight bit of truffle.
Mushroom is a
well,
classic
there we go.
kind of Pinot character that you get in some Pinots.
Which is
more
which?
more body there.
More body, definitely more body.
And what would you eat this with? I think you could go with a slightly
Richard
rich.
Duck.
Is there such a thing as Richard Duck? It's just
The world's
rich duck.
right. Okay.
I think another duck dish, or you could go with some lamb. Lamb's another classic with Pinot Noir.
There we go. Right, where are they from, Dan? You're putting this
Well,
question
no,
off.
I think we'll just finish off our rounding up this wine. I am putting it off, by the way.
He's totally putting it off.
What stands out for you about this wine? Do you like it?
I love it. Love it. Slightly
Do you like
more.
it more than that one?
I've got to say yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
And
like
why?
to rate them. I
Why?
don't know. Because it's got a little bit more complexity. It's got a little bit more. I know body's not the right word because it's kind of still light and Pinot-ish, but just kind of has a little bit more. I'm sticking to it's more Pinot.
That's the word here, folks. More Pinot. And I'd agree with you. I think the complexity is really interesting. I think that this represents the stylistic differences in Pinot. Some people prefer the lighter, elegant, and some people prefer a little bit richer. If you're more used to rich Australian wines, then probably this is the one for you.
Absolutely.
For the purity and the light fruit flavors, I'm going to pick Tasmania here and Mornington here, where I find you can get some slightly richer Pinot sometimes. Personally, I lean slightly towards this style, and I think it's a beautiful example. I'm going to go 93 points for that one, but I still really like this one as well, and I'm going to go 91 points for that. Now we shall reveal.
Oh, can we really?
Let's do it.
Okay. Oh, you were right.
What have you got?
Mornington.
Mornington. The Paringa
Oh, it's
2009.
$23, by the way. Peeps, it's on the label here.
Good value. And the Tamar Ridge Caïna Vineyard Pinot Noir, which won top Pinot at the Sydney wine show recently. So
There we go.
serious pedigree there.
Beautiful.
Very happy with my first Pinot Spitbucket, my first Pinot Spitbucket affair
Blind.
there. Blind. Prices, we've got $23 here and I think up to $30 for this one. So what I want to hear from you guys is what you think of Pinot Noir generally. Is it your favourite red or do you prefer richer reds? If you like a richer red, I'd definitely try this Paringa. If you're out in the bottle shops.
But it's still rich for a Pinot, not like a
it's
rich.
not.
It's not
You're
going to be a
right.
Shiraz or a Cabernet.
If you love the richness of Shiraz, this still isn't probably the wine for you. And
I hear you can chill Pinot.
this is an excellent point. When it's 40 degrees
See,
outside,
imagine that guy chilled. Oh,
yeah,
stunning.
not fully cold, but give it
right.
half an hour in the fridge store.
So, what temperature of chilling do you think we should
Just a few degrees down, cellar temperature. It's time to sign off. And we would urge you just to leave some comments and questions on Pinot because it's an endlessly fascinating topic. This has been Spitbucket, where we spit so that you don't have to. Suzette.
Cheers.